my name's Nora Elbedour. I'm a realtor with Compass, the Nassar group of Compass. I'm also a project engineer at Prodigy Builders, more so like real estate development. And I serve mainly Northern Virginia area, but now I'm working in DC as well.
Awesome. I can't wait
Hmm.
to learn more about everything
Yeah.
you do. So, take me back to how you got started in all of this. Tell me how you got to where you are today.
So I began as an intern with the Nassar Group. I had reached out to Sam Nassar, who's also the CEO of the Nassar Group. And I kind of just asked him, I said, I don't know anything about real estate, and I really just want to learn more about the industry and get my feet in the water. And he was very kind about it all. And he was just like, yeah, like I see you growing in this industry, and we want you to join our team. So I started off doing just the social media and marketing for the Nassar Group. And then that same summer, I learned that I really loved real estate. And so I got my Virginia real estate license. And from there, I just finished off my studies at Howard University. I got my BBA. And then I got offered a full-time job with them. So I was working as a realtor and I got licensed in DC as well. And then I served as their executive relations coordinator. So I was just in charge of like contracts and the operations of it. And so, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. It seems like you kind of have a wide range of different areas in this.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, you said your goal is to create meaningful connections with clients. What does that look like in your day to day work?
I always, I've always been a people's person. So I feel like I can make a relationship with anybody like that I meet, even on the street. But with clients, I tend to not think of it as like a transaction, like I'm just here to help you find your house. Like even after we close, like I'm still checking up on you. I'm still like, texting you on the holidays and meeting up with you guys. And matter of fact, actually one of my clients, like how I keep the relationship, like she felt so comfortable with me and like she loved my service, like me and my team, that she felt comfortable with me coming to water her plants when she was out of town. So I did it and I was just like, it really warms my heart because you just make new friends and you make like no matter the age, no matter the like background. And it's just really interesting to meet all those different people.
Absolutely. Having that client relationship is everything. And like you said, that is just so heartwarming that they want to just keep in touch and be like,
Yeah.
hey, come water my plants.
Right? It's so sweet.
Cool. So, how does your background in business management kind of help you approach client relationships strategically and compassionately?
I would say definitely from what I learned is just keeping track of everything. I'm very organized, naturally, but studying at Howard University, they taught me really to keep track of all of your transactions, all of your financials, all of your client, your database, and just keep it organized so that you can follow up on them and have them in your system, as well as just relationships and client connections as well. Just referrals are very important in our business. A lot of our clients come from referrals. So just really going to like networking events, and Howard really, they taught us from like year one to take us to like networking events and really like fix your resume and have your social profiles out there just so you can be recruited by and looked at by many companies. So I feel like that's what helped me the most with that. And so, yeah.
I love the point you made about networking, especially in a field like this. I feel like it's everything.
Yes.
As someone who truly loves Northern Virginia, how does your passion for the community influence the way you support clients?
I would say, especially for clients relocating to Virginia, because I was born and raised there in Kingstown, Virginia. So a lot of the clients that I meet, they tend to want to move more into that area, Kingstown and like, McLean, Alexandria. And so I feel like I always like to show them all of what Virginia has to offer. I mean, you can be in the city one second and then you can be in Great Falls on a hike in the other minute. So it's really diverse and that's what I love about it. And so I feel like I'm very good at just showcasing what Virginia has to offer because it really does have so much. Especially the proximity to DC. I mean, you can really go through it all in one day, all three states, Maryland, Virginia, and DC. So, yeah, I like to take out my clients to like coffee shops or like if you go out on a hike with them on the weekends. Especially, I had some international clients recently from Australia. And so I took them to Mosaic, the fall festival, and they really loved it. Like, I really love just showcasing all of the different events and everything.
That's amazing. We have such a beautiful area for that. I mean, really, like you said, you can be in the city, you can be out in the country.
Yeah, you
All
never get bored.
absolutely. So, you discovered your passion for real estate during your internship with the NASA group. What about that experience made you realize that this was your calling?
I would say mainly because I don't really see myself in an office all day. That's just not my personality. Honestly, in college, like up until when I wanted to dive into real estate, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I knew I wanted to be in business, but like I never found my true like calling until I met the Nassar group. And what I loved about it the most is that every day you're in a different place. Like some days, like the first day that I started, I remember Shadia Nassar, she's the vice president of the Nassar group. She took me to one of the most beautiful homes in Great Falls, Virginia. And I didn't even know like we had those types of like mansions in Virginia. I was really clueless. And that's what made me fall in love with it. Just every day, like you're either at a house or like in DC walking the streets or taking a client out, or some days you're in the office. I just love the diversity of it because I just can't sit in one space. And I love meeting people as well. So just meeting different agents as well and meeting different lenders and the clients, of course.
Absolutely. It's really fascinating, just all the different people and all the moving parts that go on behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
You recently graduated from Howard University. Congratulations,
Thank
by the
you.
way. What lessons from your time there, and I know we already kind of touched on this a little bit, but if we could dig in deeper, have impacted the way you approach your career today?
I would say probably I joined the real estate club in Howard University, but I mean, I didn't go to every meeting. But when I did go and I saw the students, I feel like the students at Howard University were just different because I know a lot of my friends, they would go to different universities like Tech or Mason, and they never really like had the same experience as me because Howard, as I said, the connections that they give to their students is just unbelievable because the students had just like businesses already in college, and like they were already like they knew what they wanted to do, they had the drive, they had the motivation. So it was very inspirational to be around those types of people because like again, it's connections as well as it's giving you motivation to what do you want to do with your life.
Hmm.
So I feel like that's what Howard helped the most, really.
That's great being able to be in an immersive experience like that with people that are like-minded. I
Yeah.
like to say great minds think alike.
Yeah, like the sky is the limit. That's what they taught me, really.
So, what's your favorite part of working behind the scenes, helping organize, market, and communicate during a transaction?
What's my favorite part?
Hmm.
Mm, I would say my favorite part in terms of like transactions is keeping it all organized. I just love organization and efficiency. I love finding ways to just make a business kind of better and more efficient and more effective for our clients and try to give them the best experience that they can ever have. And I feel like it's working with the techniques that we're using because a lot of our clients are coming back and saying, you guys really killed it. So I love hearing like words of affirmation like that, knowing that your techniques are working. And
Absolutely. And so, kind of going into that, the NASA group with Compass is known for excellence in client care. How do you and the team work together to create such a high level experience for clients?
we go, I would say, above and beyond. And not even speaking on myself, I'm speaking on all of the team. I've seen it. Sam and Adam and Susu and Shadia, like all of them go way beyond like expectations, like and I've seen it before where it's just like you start the transaction, it's just strictly business. With them, it's like you're reaching out, you're having housewarming parties, you're hosting them on the weekends, you're hosting them on holidays, and just really maintaining that relationship. You're really showing them that didn't need you just for business, like I want to keep that relationship going. And that's what I really noticed with them. And as well as just professionalism, just always remaining level headed, calm, and explaining different parts of a transaction to, for example, like a first time home buyer who they're going to have a lot of questions about the process. And we answer every single question. We walk it through each time. Like each one of us will answer the phone. Like if one of us doesn't answer, like the rest will answer.
Somebody will.
Yeah. So like, and that's another thing. We're always like on the phone. Like even if it's at midnight or something, if there's an emergency, like you can text us, you can call us. Like we're very responsive. So I'd say that.
Super reassuring to
Yeah.
have that. What role does social media and digital storytelling play in connecting clients with their dream homes today?
This is a big one because I love marketing. I think marketing is just one of the most important factors in your business because nowadays, like everyone is on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and anyone can go viral for really anything, just like a 5-second clip. So I feel like showcasing our homes, at least the ones that we put on the market, and just showing people who we are, even if it's like bloopers or just like little funny videos that gain that traction. That's what our clients love to see because you're showing them that like you're real people, like we're going to be taking care of you and we make mistakes too. And, we're going to be walking you through the whole process. So I feel like with those types of videos, as well as just professional videos as well, just like educational on, again, first time home buyers or investors, I feel like it really gains like a client's trust.
Absolutely. Having that online presence is key in today's world, especially with the younger generations
Yeah.
too. What do you think makes the Nasser Group stand out in such a competitive Northern Virginia real estate market?
I would say I just want to say like we're the best, but like
Hey,
I would
simple as
say
it is, right?
I would say probably again their professionalism just with any client. Like it doesn't matter who comes up to us, like we will have open arms for anybody who comes to us with any of their problems, even if you just have a random real estate question like about the market or anything. We're more than happy to answer anything that comes to your mind, or if you need help with just understanding a process in real estate, we're also here to help, and we're always going to be, we're always very dependable. So I would say that, as well as again, we're very hospitable. So I feel like also with like our background, so we're all Arab, so we're very naturally just like we love having open arms to everybody and just like welcoming them with food and taking them in. And really, we treat our clients honestly like they're our family. That's how we like to treat our clients.
I love the culture aspect that you brought up in that because when you have that kind of relationship and they just feel like a family member, it makes everything so much more magical
Yeah.
and this big milestone in their life.
Yeah, and that's what I love the most about it. Just like the end result when you know that you helped them find a home when they were stressing the whole time and like you had told them it's going to be okay, it's fine. And just seeing them walk in and really start moving in, and then they invite you like a month after like they close, and they're all like their furniture is all up and they made it into their home. I think that's one of the most beautiful parts because it's just like you change someone's life. Like you help them buy their first home or
Absolutely. It's something that they'll never forget.
yeah.
How do you hope to inspire other young professionals, especially women, looking to break into the real estate industry?
I would say that I hope to inspire them in a way that I'm young and I just graduated college, and I know a lot of people feel this way where like you need to have your life set like right after college. You need to know what you want to do for the rest of your life and you need to have it all together. But I feel like with me, it's like I had that mindset as well, but I realized that, everyone is going through the same thing in life. You just need to like go through it, experience different things, see what you love. Like it's okay to like quit something. It's okay to like try new things and just really discover what makes you happy in your job. And I feel like that's all really that matters. If it makes you happy, it doesn't matter what anyone else is saying or like if they're telling you their different opinions. Like just listen to yourself. And once you find that niche of yours, really put your all, like your 100% like work into it, whether it's long nights, long days. Just don't give up. And it's okay to like say no to other people if they're trying to drag you out, like your friends trying to drag you out on a weekend night, and just really grind on your business, I feel like.
Absolutely. Keeping your head in the game in this industry is, I feel like it's so important.
Yeah.
So, when people think of working with Nora in the NASA group with Compass, what's the one feeling or value you want them to associate with your name?
I would say probably kindness. I just always want to be known as like someone who was just kind throughout the whole process and very understanding and just helpful in any way possible. And yeah.
Absolutely. I like that you said that because it's like we're all human at the end of the day. And it's
Yeah.
really nice to have someone to lean on, especially when you're going through things that are, it can be difficult going through
Yeah.
this process, and you are there to just make it easier.
Exactly. And you always remember in a such an important period of time of your life, like when you're buying your first property, that person who was like always kind and always understanding and answering all my, little questions. I feel like I personally I would remember that person forever.
Absolutely. Well said.
Yeah.
As we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to add that I haven't touched on today?
I would just like to add on to anyone looking to get into real estate. I know that a lot of people reach out to me like on TikTok and Instagram, and they're always trying to like get into the game and they're just asking me how to do it. Even though, I'm really young in this industry still, like, but I would say the best piece of advice that I could give is just starting off like just making connections and really just starting with an internship and seeing how you like it and just putting your all into it. Just don't give up and just really study the greats and kind of just become greater. You know what I mean? And just take notes of everything. Everyone just take it in like a sponge. You know what I mean? So even the people who are in the industry for like 40, 50 years, they're still learning. They're still making mistakes. So I feel like someone who's really young, just be kind on yourself and don't be too hard on yourself, because I always am hard on myself for making a mistake or not knowing something. But that's the beauty of it. Like that's where you're growing. So I would say that.
Giving yourself grace is so important.
Yes. Yeah.
Nora, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today. It was super inspiring to hear your story, and I wish you the best of luck in your future.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.